Hello, welcome to Sue's Foods, and today I'm going to show you how I make this salmon, spinach and tomato lasagna. So come and join me. Okay, so for this recipe I've got some ready to cook lasagna sheets. I've got a bag of spinach, I've got some soft cheese, I've got a leftover cooked salmon fillet from the other day. Well, actually from last night, it wasn't from the other day. And I've got this garlic pepper that you can get from Morrison's. I don't know if you can get it anywhere else, but it's really, really lovely. You'll also need a little olive oil and some tomatoes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is wilt down the spinach. So over to the hob. Put some heat under a pan. Pop in a little bit of olive oil. While that's heating up, I'm just going to break up my salmon with a fork, ready for the next part. Now you could use a tin of salmon if you don't have a fresh fillet. Okay, into that pan I'm going to put my spinach. And just let it wilt down nicely. Okay, when that's nice and wilted down, turn off the heat, pour it out onto a plate and just let it go cold for a little bit. We're just going to leave that to come to room temperature. Meanwhile, into a bowl, you're going to put your salmon, a good spoonful of soft cheese to bind it, and some garlic pepper, as much as you like. Give that a good stir. You can be quite rough with it. It doesn't matter if the fish breaks down a little bit more. You want it nice and smooth anyway. When your spinach has cooled slightly, just give it a squeeze to get all the moisture out, or as much moisture as you can, and pop it on a chopping board. Just give that a rough chop up, and you can pop that into your salmon and cream cheese mix and give that a good stir. You might want to give this a little taste, just because why would you not want to give it a little taste, but also to check that it's seasoned enough. I might put a touch of salt in that. Right, we're going to go back to the pan that you cooked your spinach in, pop some heat under it, pop in a little bit of olive oil, no need to wash it. And when it's hot, I'm going to pop in the tomatoes. You might need another little squirt of olive oil. And if you have it and you like it, you can add in some dried basil. We're just going to let those cook down nicely till they're really lovely and soft. And when they're starting to soften a little bit, I'm just going to go in with a potato masher and crush them. Of course, you could use a tin of tomatoes if you wanted to do it that way as well. But the caramelisation on the skin of these is just beautiful. So we're just going to turn off that heat and we're going to go and assemble our lasagna. And we're just going to put just a little bit of the tomato on the bottom. Followed by a lasagna sheet. Then we're going to go in with some spinach and salmon, half your mixture. Smudge that about a little bit. Another half a lasagna sheet on top of that. The rest of your tomatoes. another lasagna sheet. The rest is salmon. Again, spread that about a bit. It doesn't have to be pretty. A final lasagna sheet. And I'm just going to go in with the cheese and add a little bit of a cheesy topping. Right, into the oven that goes. I'm going to cover it with foil so it doesn't burn. And it's going to go in for about 20 minutes at gas mark 6. And the foil means that the steam of the tomatoes will steam the pasta. For the last 10 minutes or 5 minutes, just whip the foil off and let that go nice and brown. And there we are, straight out the oven, and that smells delicious. So let's serve a bit up. Look at that. How gorgeous does that look? Right, I'm going to give it a try. Hope it's not too hot. That is really good. The salmon combined with the cream cheese and the spinach is just creamy and lovely. And then the tangy acidicness of the pan roasted tomato just adds that little something extra. Absolutely gorgeous. Give it a go. Let me know what you think.